Wow, look at me being almost on time, but 2 days in a row? Oh my lord. Especially when I'm feeling as bad as I do. It's pretty impressive. Let's see if I'm starting. There I am, sort of. It flickered in and out. Why you no love me? Now you're showing. Okay. Hello. We'll go live in a second. Let's see how bad this looks. Dark makeup. More like dead makeup. Brr. Oh, some of these are terrible. This one isn't bad. I think this one is cute. Raise your eyebrows or open your mouth. What happens? It just looks weird. No. But that one's cute. I like the pink hair. Alright. Let us quickly go live. Because otherwise no one knows we're alive. Ooh, look at that. Before I do. Steely, steely. Burp. Oh, and I even got a Infernus gate. This is EU though, I'm not gonna dig that up. Okay, hub. Hubba hubba. One to 2 hours. Okay, so your girl Stabby has been in bad shape. I've had fever, all sorts of bad stuff going on. So we are going to possibly not go for too long today, but we're gonna try. And I'm on EU because I haven't given EU much love lately. I finished all of my sorry, I read something on the forums that got me a little distracted. There's somebody asking about invisible walls. And I'm a little concerned about the question because on the one hand, it could be completely innocent. But on the other hand, it's not something we necessarily want the big boys to know about because then they'll remove them. And sometimes it makes all the difference to have that extra stuff going on. Indoril, hello. I believe you're on this server. But I can't remember. Or are you on NA? I never know. Oh, look, that worked. Yay! You won the other day. Alright, that worked. Okay. Queen Mia. Derp. I have to read these later. Okay. So I'm not going to do any holiday stuff today. We're doing non-holiday homes. I should have a ton saved. We'll start with an velothi. Castle, a work in progress. If I went to that and marked it, it's not... It may be a work in progress, but it doesn't look like one. Pain. Pain is bad. I'm waiting for my medications to kick in, so I may be in a little bit of cranky pain, but eventually it'll stop. I would love to know from Cardi whether or not... Oh, I am not happy about the fact that that didn't record me being here. Hold on a second. And what I'm gonna do is hit exit on this and then restart HT Hey, Dropstitch, how are you? Yeah, that's my fault. I have been very ill. Starting the beginning of November, I had some serious problems physically, and it has just gotten worse and worse, and unfortunately. So I haven't been on at my time, and I haven't been doing, you know, nearly what I wish I could have, so I apologize for that, but believe me, if I felt any better, I would have been here more. I don't know, I hope so. Before Christmas, it got worse. I started having really bad fevers, and my arthritis, my rheumatoid arthritis, gives me fevers because it's my own body killing itself, fighting itself off. And the pain and the stiffness and everything has just been extremely bad. So I was going to, if it didn't get better today, I was going to call the doctor and set up getting a katchlight shot, which is a steroid shot for when things are really bad. And hopefully that'll fix things. But, you know, I never know. I mean, it could be a natural progression of my disease, or it could be just a temporary flare-up, right? So I never can tell. Look at this beautiful sky. So this is CJ230, who is building castle in velothi, which I really like, because I'm not a huge fan of velothi proper, like regular. So I love to see it when people make all sorts of crazy different stuff. Thank you, Dropstitch. I'm over on EU if you want me to look at anything of yours. It's been a while since I've been on EU. I love these new walls. I really do. I think it's a shame that they didn't give us the ones without windows right away, but they look fantastic comparatively. Hey, Torber, how's it going? I had a decent holiday, but I've been really, really sick. Wait, did you build it? I know ninepence, I've been doing a bunch of ninepences. Oh, look at this spot. Oh, I love this. This is gorgeous. I thought ninepence did their own stuff, but maybe I'm wrong. I'm so lost. Hey, Katsura. Oh, my good peeps. Oh, my good Euros. And Torber, who is not a Euro. Oh, wow. I wish I had built up this high myself. This is fantastic. I'm going to take some pictures. Wait a minute. Are you all the same person? Dropstitch, why did I think... Okay, I knew about ninepence and chinspun. I did not know about Dropstitch being chinspun and ninepence. I thought you were all different people. Oh my god. Oh, maybe you are. I'm so lost. I'm so freaking lost. Oh, thank you, Torber. No, it's been, oh my god, I love these views. It's been painful. It's been rough. I'm hoping that it's just a flare-up and not, you know. Yeah, seriously. Hey, Azalea. Oh, God, so do I. I love the view, especially in Vardenfell. The Vardenfell skies are just downright stunning. And why can't I figure out how to go downstairs again? I think I'm stupid. How do I go downstairs? I'm gonna follow the left wall until I figure it out. Oh, there it is. I think I missed a... No, I didn't miss a floor. Just so nice. I should rebuild my velothi into something like this, but I haven't bought a Maya yet, so I could just buy a Maya and do this to it. Okay, hey Venetian. Yes, they do. They do, they do. Alright, so you said 9pence has a house that I perhaps did not look at. Whole Lunar Champion. I have this one saved, which means I didn't, yeah, the houses are just kind of nah. I have this one saved, which means I have not looked at it yet. So we'll just quickly look at this one then. 9pence. The Forbidden Bazaar, a place to buy illicit goods banned from Tamriel. Oh, alright, I'll go to earthtear. I may have already, though. No, I went 78 years ago. 78 years ago! 78 days ago, but we'll go check it. I just said 78 years ago. Toads, hello! I'm just not all here. My fever is kicking my ass lately. Last night I was... No? Okay. I'll go back. Alright. I don't know why it doesn't have me signed in here, but I'll go back. We'll save this one for later. Hell's Anus. That's great. Hello, Ari. Okay, so we're going to the Forbidden Bazaar. Because I haven't toured that one yet on stream. I love you, Dropstitch. It's been too long. Then again, a lot of this is just because I haven't been around. It's probably why I also haven't hooked up with Cardi at all in order to talk to him about things. But I've just been a mess. Oh, wow. I see what happened here. Look at the, check out the decoration, the bright red. Yeah, it really has. That must be all the Daedric stuff, but being used this way, it doesn't look as evil. Izuyashi. It's been a while. I've been just so sad because of the pain that I just haven't really even, like, even when I could physically stream, I didn't want to because I felt like such shit. I don't know how Ari does it. She's a tough cookie. So we got an oven over here. Yeah, because of the pain, Siyashu. Sometimes it's just like, sometimes it's just so much and so unrelenting that I get sad. Remind me, is this a Crown Store item or can I buy these stacked plates somewhere? Can I craft those? I need to find some for my new house. It's okay. I'll be alright. Oh, look at the sign! Oh, so adorable. They can? Thanks. Oh, that's good, Ari. You crowned it? Okay. So, the thing I love about this particular builder is the vehicles. They're so creative, and they're so good, and they're so different. And I adore them. Look at these treads. I mean, it's like amazing to me how much this creator knows about building and making it out of things that are just completely unrelated. Like, these are shelves. I love it. Ooh, that looks good too. Oh, we got motorcycles. Good morning, Mrs. T. We're over. Oh, look at that wheel. How did you dwarven hatch? Sorry, I have to make sure my cats aren't killing each other. Swinks! Look at this wheel. That is amazing. Like, I think I've only ever saw wheels like this when Swankery did something that made it look like treads. This is equally as interesting. It's like one of those big wheel thingers. It's awesome. I really love it. And look at that back piece behind the seat. I never know what to do with that thing. And you really found a great usage for it. Oh, that's great. Oh, goodness, another one. Oh, see, like, I'm seeing everybody using these. This reminds me, I don't know why, but this reminds me so much of either the Ghostbusters car or the DeLorean from Back to the Future. But these new lights that people are using as I've seen them use it as art. Oh wow, no, this is a weaponized car. Wow, this would hurt. This reminds me of Ben-Hur. At one point during one of the races in Ben-Hur, the chariots, one of the chariots had knives come out of its wheels, so it was like the same thing. It's neat. It's really... What is that? Oh, it's torture rack. See, that's why I didn't know. I just avoid these torture items and I don't even think about other uses that they could have, which is a damn shame because they could be used in a lot of cool ways. And I'm just a moron who goes, yeah, I don't want torture. Yeah. Moron. Oh, look, it's the light from Pixar. Words. Thank you for understanding me, Totes. I'm old, girl. I am so old. Although I think that movie's older than me. When did Ben-Hur come out? I think that was like 1960s. 1959. That tells you something. Yeah, the scythed chariot was a war chariot with scythed blades mounted on each side. And apparently, it was a real thing. Wow, it really was a real thing. Check it out. I'll show it to you. I had no... The name is Ninepence Yasuyashu. Check this out. It's real. Apparently this is Da Vinci doing a picture of it, but it is real. Look at all the people chopped up. That's messed up. But he's got the sides in the back, the sides in the front. So I guess it didn't look quite like what I imagined it to look like, but there's also this one. See it on the wheels? Well, I think it's, you know, growing up I thought this was I thought it was the truth, but I mean, I guess there is more truth to it than I thought. But I always assumed it was true and then later on figured out it was fictionalized. I mean, whatever, everything is, isn't it? Target. All right, and we've got, actually I like the roof too. Oh, it's another Pixar guy. Cute. And another gun, a city gun. One you sit at, not a city, like town city. Well, that's what they kind of made here, see? With the wheels. Wheels do that. And in fact, this one has the classic front cutter things as well. So it actually matches the classic chariot more than I thought. All right, one last place, I think. We went to the bar, and now we're upstairs in a little sitting area for drinking. This is great. Please let my intents know I am deeply impressed. And that it's nice that you work with them on the vehicles. But yeah, it looks great. It really does. I love the cars and everything. Super neat. Super neat! Hooray! Alright, let's close off the dyed pens here. And go to an Elinhir. Go to... Actually, let's see if anybody's on that. I have that one saved for later. We'll go to that one later. Strike 4. Are you on Cyber Queen or are you on? I think I saw Cyber Queen drop by. Of course. I love looking at your stuff. I really do. That is no joke. Your work is great. And Ninepence's work is great. If you hear, like, destruction in the background, that's my cat. She is playing on the cat tree and having fun. Oh, yeah, gotcha. Understood. Alright, so let's do Lokia's traditional house in Elinhir Crest. So I checked all these out ahead of time, so I know they have stuff in them. Oh, that's cute. Rishikesa has a character called Phil, P-H-I-L, space, better, so feel better. That's cute. Adorbs. Adorbs! I'm gonna make myself into a cartoon again. Hold on. Because cartoons are fun. Not in love with this style, but we'll go with it for a little while. $2.95. I wonder if they took everything out? Because I visited this and it had stuff in it. I wonder what happened. Erp. Let me just double check. Nice bathroom. I wonder what happened. Maybe it's all outside. Maybe I'm on crack. It does happen that I'm on crack. I'm not seeing any lag, but that doesn't mean anything. Yeah, this is different. I'm not sure what happened, but they have a lovely garden. Looks like they're working on it, but I like it. Having worked on so many houses recently myself, or doing so much housing recently myself, I'm definitely getting appreciation. I'm on EU today, but I may have seen some of them. I can't remember. Is it lag on Twitch or is it lag on the game? This looks evil. Cry. Thank you. Oh, let me switch it. Sometimes the cartoon actually causes some slowdown because your computer's trying to render it so quickly. So let me put on something else. That might clear it up a little. Okay, you two, no fighting. Or I will get up and I will turn this house around. It's Connor. You like Connor. Sherry, leave him alone. All right, hold on a second. Here, Connor. Oh, there's a big boy. Going up. Going up. There you go. All right, had to fix that problem, those two. They are, not friends. Oh, stop, Sherry. You don't mind him. He doesn't fight with you. He just wants to sleep on the tree. Okay, Connor, you lost your rights. You're out, buddy. Alright, be right back, guys. Out. Out. Sorry, I'm just trying to... God, these guys, they're so impossible. I cannot get them to get along. Lord of the Rings house in velothi. I can't remember who that was. Sorry, I'm cranky about this. My kids are not getting along. Good morning, Silence. They don't like each other. Well, the two new ones, of course, like each other. They're brother and sister. But they don't like the old cat. This is very creative. I like when people use the lady tree. Gosh, I'm so upset that those two were doing that to her. We were making progress, you know? They really aren't. Oh, library. Oh, this is neat. I love when people add extra sections to the house. Blue fire. This is something you could do. This skull is, I believe, a Lux item. And then, thank you, Swanks. I'm trying. The problem is, and I love Sherry very much, but she's broken. She's not a normal cat. And I really don't want to rehome her because she's already gone through one home. I really want to make this work for everybody. But she's so scared all the time that she escalates things to a bad situation, and I'm not really sure why she does that, because I think they'd leave her alone if she just left them alone. Oh, thank you, Silence. I really don't want to rehome my cats. I would feel so bad. Alright, hold on a second. I want to show you guys something that I figured out with the Dwarven Sun. I was so pleased with myself for this. You know how the Dwarven Sun is too bright? Well, here I did, whoops, wrong thing. Window capture I want. This is a little house I have. This is this is in my Flaming Nix. It's just a little beach scene, right? Well, what I did is I added the Dwarven Sun up in the sky to make it look like you're actually on the beach. I hid it behind there. It's not blinding, and it perfectly produces like sun, like a summer day sun. So I was really pleased with that. I just wanted to show you. But yeah, I've been doing some building. I think what it's doing is it's helping me with being as sick as I am. It's like helping me get through it. Sort of like what Ari was saying about how streaming helps her get through it sometimes. The pain. Because it distracts you. Speaking of Ari, can't believe I didn't do shoutouts for you guys. I'm sorry. And then wait, there was also Torberstain. I think I got them all. Badgers are crazy. Badgers are dangerous. Okay, you're fine. You don't have to clean that up. Well, here's the problem. The kitty that I have, the old kitty, she will only use pee pads to pee on, which is what she's doing right now. Look at this hood here. she does not go in her litter box. Thank you, Nylon. Anybody who gets a cat that refuses to use a litter box, aside from, you know, me, who's a schmuck, is going to either give the cat back or they're going to eventually get that cat somewhere that will put her down because she's unhomeable in some people's opinions. That cat is not going to survive. We're scared to give her away to anyone because we think that she'll end up being put down. And I don't want her killed because of the fact that she grew up not understanding litter boxes, no matter what I do. Oh, I like this floating over Vardenfell. It's very symbolic. Plus a reskin. I refuse to get her killed because she's broken. So, oh, that looks good too, with the bowl and sunk down candles. Looks like it's meant to be that way. So I don't know. When it comes to the other two are fabulous. They're very well behaved. The only problem they have is that they don't like her. She triggers them somehow. But they use their litter boxes. They're well behaved. They don't bite. They don't scratch. They're good cats. Yeah, I could take your hand off, but that's... See, she scratches and bites, but she couldn't take my hand off. Been thinking about using this for a fireplace. These ones that you buy as an achievement. I don't know if it would be good as a fireplace or not. I've seen Swanks use it, but... Or maybe she used a different one, I'm not sure. This place is lovely, it is. It's why I picked it to look at and not skip over. I've had problem cats before. Oh, I love these extra paths. My ex-husband and I had a cat who was so broken that when she saw another animal, she would sit there, shake until she pooped. She couldn't handle it. We ended up keeping her in a single room for the rest of her life, which was like 6 years or some shit. But she was happy. She was like, you know, and my mom kept reminding me, she's like, you know, some cats are store cats, some cats are, you know, live in a 1-bedroom apartment. It's not a big deal. If the cat wants to live in just that room, that's where she can live. And we did that. And this is really neat. And she ended up living a decent life. I don't think she suffered any, but we're not going to do that with this animal. She's not as broken as the other one was. She's broken, don't get me wrong, but she's not just sitting there shaking when the other ones come in the room. I did talk to a behaviorist who told me back then that that was a sign that you're not going to be able to fix the animal. And I just accepted it. He told me to give her back. I'm like, I'm not going to give the cat back. She was a rescue. Look at this pool. So, in case you're wondering how to do a pool like this, it's negative space. So you just basically take... Here, they used Alinor and Markar's pieces, and they sunk them down in the lake. And then they basically made a pool by doing this. Now, the way to make it cool, super neat, is to put either incense underneath so some smoke comes up so it looks like it's heated. You can also put in cool lighting like this person did, or I think Swanker's Topol has some great lighting in the pool as well. Oh my goodness, they built a whole house up there. Let's go. Neat. Sneak. Sneak. Yum. Gimme. This may be a non-enterable home. This might be just a viewing home. Corneo. Cute name. Look at that. That's really nicely done. I keep wanting to do a treehouse and then not doing it. I don't know why. Look at how pretty with the crystals, and the tree in the center is really good. It gives it like an obvious treehouse feel. I think there's stairs too. Nope. I'm on craft. Yeah, I don't know what's up with cats. Like, some of them are just broken, unfortunately. And it breaks my heart. Because, you know, every cat should have love in a home and everything. I suppose it's the same thing as children, you know? Some children are pretty messed up, and they all deserve homes and loves and all that, even though it doesn't always work out that way. Shayna, 59, House in Dulsters. Captain Marlowe's. Probably murdered that word, Dulsters, or something. Speaking of cats, I'll be one. Happy kitty days. Happy kitty days to you. Alright. Oh, pretty. Oh, this is really nice. Really, really, super decorated. Look at the, okay, I see a bunch of things that I like going on. First of all, check out the lighting. It's all glowy off of metal, which makes that look so much. Firelight on the pretty metal colors makes things so distinctively rich looking. I mean, even the lights bouncing off of the eggs here just looks so, I don't know, cozy, right? Well, indoor cats live a lot longer than outdoor cats. I prefer to keep them indoor, but I understand that you might feel that it's weird. So obviously they made their own tree with their own decorations. And then they've got lots of decorations up. Both lights and red and all that. That's EHT. I suppose that's supposed to be a TV because it's changing scenes. That's what you would see if you came in here without EHT. You would just see a regular painting. So this is what I tell people who are concerned about using EHT. I'm like, you can use it in such a way that it's just added something for people who have it and doesn't take away from the build for people who don't. So somebody can come in here and it doesn't matter if they don't see this moving or not. They'll get the rest of the scene pretty clearly and it'll be pretty obvious. You know, you won't be missing anything is what I'm saying. But yeah, a long time ago, when I learned that outdoor cats live like 7 or 8 years less than indoor cats, I was like, forget it, you're all indoor cats now. And they all have to live with it. That's interesting. So what they did there, I think, is they took those new bladed lights and stuck them behind the lion. Oh, no, don't worry about it. I'm not concerned. We can disagree on that. I didn't mean it. I don't take it as judgment. I don't judge you. You don't judge me for it. We can just differ on it. Elinhir, Coldharbour. Coldharbour, the hearts and souls of men. I know that's not the song, but I sing it anyway. Burning up. My fever is 99.6. Just high enough to be annoying, but not high enough to be concerning. That's what rheumatoid arthritis fevers are. So I feel like crap, but that's just the way it is. Some things will never change. Alright, Coldharbour, but we're in a cave. Oh dear. What happened? This must be that new mist that came with the mermaid. We're in sewers, it feels like. Oh, wow. So this is like, oh, dead person. This is neat. Little cool thing that I noticed, it's someone else's build years ago that you can do. If you buy a willow tree from the crown store and turn it upside down, not like this, the opposite, it can look like kelp. Could be really good kelp for underwater builds. And I say this because I've been partially working on an underwater build. Oh, lovely. Here's where we go shopping. Cooking some meats. This is done with 2 pieces of beef. I mean, 2 pieces of ham. So basically you just have one normally here and then you sink the other one in and it looks like a slice. And you could do that with bread too. And then of course it's incense underneath there. I know I'm probably telling you all things you already know, but I never know who knows what and who doesn't. So it's, oh, look at that sink. That's creative. Well, that's a PvP item, but the water within it is probably coming from a different kind of fountain. Somebody spent a lot of time enclosing this. Yeah, because then they start yelling. Because that's what they do. Yell. So this is like the bank, I'm assuming. Yep. Because here's the bankers. And the skoomers. Little skoomers. Hi, Manticine. We're checking out on EU. Somebody put a radish, I think, as a marker on the map. Either a radish or an apple. I think it's a radish, though. Or perhaps, I don't know, something else. Crapping in a tray. That sounds like a song. I don't know why. Feliz Navidad, crapping in a tree. I don't know, that's where my brain went. It is, it definitely is, it's a commitment. It's also a crafting house, from the looks of it. It's got a little bit of everything. And here's the dyes. And armor change and whatnot. This, I'm kind of jealous of this person because they clearly do PvP. And I just can't. I'm terrible at it. No interest, too. That's part of the problem. Wait, how am I supposed to... Alright, I guess we go around. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Running around. Bedroom. We saw the bedroom. Saw the kitchen. What's under here? Is this a sneaky? No, that's the way we came in. I think. Yeah, that's the way we came in. Okay, ignore me. Whew, little lost. It is any of the achievement constellation tiles that you can buy in Rivenspire. Do not buy the ones off the trader because those are the luxe ones. You don't want the luxury ones because they have bottoms. The ones that don't have bottoms are only the achievement ones from Ribbonspire. So I'm sure that would be the only part that got me into PvPing. Then you flip them over and you use the butts. The butt side, obviously. There's other items that do that have no butt. But those are the ones that I went with, and that's what you were asking about. Sneaky! Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, they finished those. They finished those butts. I think I'm stuck. There we go. They didn't finish the other ones. There's also other items that don't have bottoms, but that is the one I used. Yeah, those are the luxe ones. I'm sorry. Oh, no, no problem. It's okay. I understand. We've all been there. I think there's also a butterfly bush stuck in here because I see butterflies coming out. You see them? Oh, there it is. Whoop, there it is. I think a lot of people are going to start doing that. Not that I mind. I like the fact that people are inspired, but I think we're going to see more invisible floors and walls lately. Cut juice, Cyrodelic. Originally I did it with Redguard wells. The Redguard wells have no butts. The stumps, the wooden stumps you can buy for 100 gold a piece, those have no butts. The big triangle from Vardenfell, the big worship triangle, that one has no butt. And off the top of my head, that's most of them. A couple of statues don't have butts either, but you'd be best to look them up on, let's see if ESO Fashion has the constellation tiles right. Constellation tiles. Yeah, they're pretty cheap. Let's see. No, interesting. The ESO Fashion does not show the butts, so there's no way you would have known that that has no butt. Interesting. I guess mostly I have it just in my head. Yeah. What, for the stumps? Not for the wooden stumps. We're thinking of different stumps. I'll show you the ones that I'm talking about. 200s? Oh, yeah. Wooden stump? Or it's like the cut piece woods, not the stump so much. The name is block wood cutting, I guess. Let me show you the one I'm talking about. This one. These are the cheapies. $100 gold. You can buy them in all of these places. These are all regular, but they have no butts. So that's another cheap way to do them. Make sure you know it's that one and not the others. Yeah, go check them out. Make sure, you know, see if they. Now remember, before you invest a ton of money in this, if your money is tight, at any time they could add a bottom to these and kind of ruin your build. But the reality is that they haven't yet to any of those items. But it's a possibility, and I don't want you to get too upset if you get burned. This is lovely. Look at this. I really do. You know what they did that kind of confused me here? Normally when people put upside down pink trees in their house, they use the ginkgo because it drops petals. But this, I believe, is just a white and pink cherry tree. with the blue lights mixed into it. So that's what was, I think... Yeah, the tiles are really easy to work with, but if they're worried about cost, I don't know which would be cheaper, you know? I mean, the tiles are a lot, but you need less of them. Look at this shower. Very nice. Of course, this is EHT TV. What's really there is, you know, Lewin. And a bed. They made a very creative bed. Huh. I wonder what they used. What did they use here? Oh, a curved garden wall. That's creative. And then instead of using a divider, they have ivy. Very neat. Sorry, my cat's butt is currently blocking you guys, so... There we go. Alright, Tapio. A Dwemer castle in Blackreach. Daggerfall. Tapio! Tapio has been a potato for quite some time. But like many of you, can only make it sometimes. Yeah, but I mean, look at what the dwarves do. The dwarf or the people who live in dwarven towns, they flip and sleep on stone. Look at this. Wow. This is Daggerfall, guys. Holy shit. They've completely redone it. Again, commitment to the build reskin. Then they've got the actual Blackreach animals going around. Look, I slept on a very, like, the hardest kind of bed that you can get besides rock for about 3 or 4 months. We tested it out, and it was so bad that my husband thought it would be helpful for my arthritis. It actually went the opposite direction and like injured his arm from sleeping on it. It was so hard. So we ended up getting... Okay, let's try going in first. Gosh, this is gorgeous to feel. We ended up getting a softer bed, is the short of it. It's painful. I wonder if they did the inside. That would be wild if they were able to cover everything. Look, they did! They did the inside too! Oh, this is amazing. Oh, wow, Tapio, you really knocked it out of the park. Look at that pipe work. Feels like a delve. Here's all the construction stuff. This looks great, Tapio. Oh, and then you could pretend some of these things are ruins, so you don't have to actually build out the whole house. That's great. This is the inside of Daggerfall Overlook, if you can believe it. It's completely reskinned on the inside. It's amazing. Also, they hid a lightning rod in here so that it looks like something is hitting light-wise. There, I got a picture of it. Those lightning rods can be really neat. Down we go. Wow, I'm impressed. See? But firm mattresses hurt. Here's the escape valve, so to speak. More machinery down here. Let's take the one way through. We ended up getting rid of it, and we're doing much better now that we have the real one. Oh wow, more of a ruin. Yeah, it is. It's a little dark in here to see what's going on, but everything else is so incredibly... Wow. Well, I mean, the whole thing is incredible, but wow. Looking up even. You know, they really nailed it, Tapio. Good job. All right, let's go to Knopf's and Wesson and Karkstein. We haven't done a Knopf yet. I need to grab a pain pill. Be right back. You are a bad boy. I spent that entire time out there. Oh, sweetie, you don't want to go out there. They're out there ready to eat you. I'll take you out after. That's my little drama in this house. All right, Knopf. 687 out of 700. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Also, invisible can also be faked in other ways, like with aquatic builds. You can fake invisibility this way. For example, this person no longer plays, but you see the flowers and the tops of the lily pads? There's no water in there. That's faked. All they did was build a circle, put a coral in it, and then layer this stuff above it so it looks like there's water in there. So you can make that invisible stuff work too. There's lots of neat tricks that you can use both to simulate water and to also just have invisible surfaces. Another really great one is some of the rocks have huge gaps between them, so it looks like you're walking on nothing. So the rock groups, if you find groupings of them, I'll see if I can, but that can really work too. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Hold on. Hold on for one more day. Of course, you can just fake it and put stuff down and pretend like there's water there. A lot of people do that. Nothing wrong with that. Then we have Ninja Monkey, who is another builder and who I adore. Streamer, rather. He does both, actually. These are 2 moon wells. He made it into a jellyfish type tank because he was able to do that. It's really neat. It's neat. He's got some really creative ideas. And then these have been selling on NNA for a fortune. If you have this pattern, you might want to sell those because I've been seeing them go for 100 grand or more. Oh, cute. I wanted to get one, and then I thought, no. I can use other bread. There's tons of other bread. Oh, we have a watcher in there. It's hard to see, but there is a watcher in there. And then, oh crap, now I don't remember which ones I've been in. Isn't it though? It is cool. My mom wanted a jellyfish tank as well, in real life. Of course, you could fake it with EHT. This is Swankery. Okay, I still haven't 100% figured out how she did this, because Some effects layer really well, and some effects layer really shitty. And in this one, she used, if I showed you this in person, it would be a lot more impressive because there's fishies going back and forth, but she used bubbles in here, and I cannot get bubbles to work with anything. They block out everything else. It's really kind of annoying, so I don't know how she did it, but I guess just messing around with it until it all worked, right? But she's the one who I would be, you know, nom in real life. And here's another one. Oh, look at all the lights in the water. I have a thing for that. Yeah, everything oh, here's another one. This is Aya. These are, this is moon sugar, so that's why the water's so dirty. But, oh, I use it and I admit to it. And I have no shame. I see what they did here. All right, let me explain to you a little nifty trick. So, what they did here is, after rendering the water, the lighting is added. This effect is added after, it's an after rendered effect, I think, by the game. It's rendered by the game. For some reason, when you put something just under the water, like just under, the highlights change and you can see them more clearly and you don't see the blue. So you get this weird effect. Anywhere in this house that you put something just under the water, you have to play with it to see if it's the right height. But you'll get these weird white wiggly effect if that's what you do. And the way that they did it over here is they did the same thing. They hid something. This floor is an elsewhere floor just under the water. So that's how it makes it look interesting. And you can see the effect continues just as everything touches the water around the edge. That effect appears. So it's just under the water shows that water thing. I don't know who figured that out, but the first person I've ever seen use it was Woobin. And he's pretty nifty when it comes to finding new tricks. But I don't know if that was him or if multiple people discovered it or what. But there you go. Let's go around back. Is this helpful at all? Or am I just, you know, telling you things you already know or don't need to know or what? I don't know. I feel like I'm being more explaining lately and I'm not sure that's a good thing. Ah, thank you, Toads. I appreciate that. Usually I just tour and comment, but I like to tell you guys how to do things when I can. I mean, maybe some of you would come up with cool ideas for this. It might. I haven't tested it, Green Shadow. Well, I mean, you're not being offensive because you think. Well, there's a couple of levels to that. First off, they can look better if you tweak them. Make them a little darker, put them up against something, things like that. There's tricks. But the second part is that we know, you know, we as the people who Cardi knew, this is lovely, and I knew, you know, and we submitted graphics because that's all we had. And some of them did not come out as good as we wanted them to. For example, my bamboo looks like shit. I know that, but we were doing the best we could with what we had, and hopefully some of you, I try to always be chatty, some of you will learn that, for example, if you use them, maybe not sparingly, but use them well, you can definitely, you can make them look more realistic. Not in every situation, but in a lot of situations, you can make it look real. Let me show you what I mean. For example, let's say, for example, if I could figure out how to move my fucking thing here. All right. For example, the windows. There's a red guard window. There's also the imperial window. Both of them are good. Red guard window's good. And the imperial window here. Oh, that's great. Yeah. Look, I know everything isn't perfect. Don't get me wrong. I definitely don't think that this stuff is perfect, but you can work with it if you're patient. So you see this window. If you put it up against a wall here. Now you see what he's talking about. Obviously some of these look pretty fake, and this is one of them that looks pretty fake. Come on. I hate when I can't get I'm hitting my chat instead of the buttons here. Hold on. Well, one might say that. I've used it for actual building too, but all right. So you see, this may not be real enough looking for you. So the trick is that, first of all, you can mess with the coloring. This one looks a little more real if you try to match it to the wood. Like here, this is a little bit more the wood color. But try to match it to the wood as best you can. It might take a lot of fiddling. Also, messing with saturation can help in some situations, messing with transparency in some situations, but brightness, I find, is the biggest difference. That can look a lot more real than, say, something that you just loaded up. It takes some kinds of messing with things to really make sure that things will work. I mean, not everything is gonna look perfect. Good morning. This one I think just generally looks real to begin with, but that's just me. You can fuss around with it until you feel like it's just what you wanted. But yeah, turning it darker makes it look less fake. One last thing I'll show you. You're a whirly wheel. All I'm saying is that it's there's ways to make the effects look less fake. Sometimes I use them, sometimes I don't, and the reason why I don't always use them is sometimes I like them looking a little bright and over the top because I want them to stand out and they're serving a purpose. But other times I'll make them a lot more subtle and you'll have a hard time telling whether they're real or not. But oh, it doesn't work as well without my other stuff in here. But like the candles, I have them sitting on, this is just not going to show it properly unless I actually show you what I'm talking about. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. No, I just think there's ways to make things look better. And if you can't, that's fine too. If you don't want to, that's fine too. But effects can be adjusted in enough ways that they can make things look real and good. So hold on a second. La 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 la. This is fake. There is no water in there. That's EHT. And it looks pretty real because of the lighting, I think, mostly. And things floating, even though it's not, even though there's no water in there. It's an effect. And here it is in daytime. And I think it ended up looking pretty real. But that's just me. Fuck you! Then we have... You're a disgrace. Your face is a disgrace. Now, is talking about things over the top on purpose? Here you go. This is over the top on purpose. I made Willy Wonka. I wanted it to be this bright. I wanted it to be this fake looking. Willy Wonka is a fake thing. I mean, it's supposed to be, right? So I went with it, and I really embraced the fakeness. And it was a fun little experiment, and I thought it was cute. Yeah, there's all sorts of adorable things in there. Also, oh, I don't care. You can mess with me. I'm just as... Look, I have a sense of humor as much as anyone, generally. And then this one I made basically a copy of, you know, that burned down part of... I forget the name of it. But that's fake. And I think it worked out pretty good. Even though there's a lot of fakeness in it. I have no shame. Again, embracing the fake look. I had Meridia's colored aisles, colored rooms, colored, you know, whatever. I wanted it to be fake looking. I wanted it to have a kind of interesting take. And we went with that, and that worked out. As for realism, I have more of that coming. My head hurts, as usual. Here. This entire thing, like all these windows, are made with EHT. These are actual tents, but these are EHT. The flowers are EHT. The rainbow is EHT. The sky is a little bit of EHT. So, point being is, it can be used in situations, and either the fakeness can be ignored, or, you know, like you distract from it, or in some cases it can look real, like those flowers look real, right? Not everything does, and that's okay. That cow is fake. The chickens are fake, but they look it. The floors are fake here. I don't care. I mean, it's for some people, it's not for others. Some people like it, some people don't. Suit yourself, you know? Anyway, point being, we moving on. Moving right along to Sathyrius's Elinhir. It's, you know, it's some people like it, some people don't. It's okay. I'm not hurt.
Okay.
You float a boat. I don't really know what this means, but I love Danielder's usage of them. If you transparent them, they look a little better, but her usage of them in paintings, like she added cows to the pasture painting. I adore that. It's so funny. It's perfect. All right, Sathyrius. We've got a check-in spot. The only thing I would add, Sathyrius, you have the space. I would add a few more lights, hidden lights, maybe, underneath the ground. Hide them. Need more cow is true. It's definitely true. She's taken it down, but Bayushi did a whole Tron thing. These lights are all done with EHT. She did Tron. And it's a pretty amazing build. I think she completely took it down, though, unfortunately. Oh, it's like a biome. They put, like, plants and animals in it. Yeah, I loved the Tron build, too. It was good. Again, with Swankery always putting fish tanks all over. She's really got some good ones going on. Mist. Mist can look super real. Mist and fog. I think that can look really good. What is going on in here? I guess he's turned it into a museum. And then there's like a place on the inside that's closed off. I'm not sure what's going on. It's neat. I think it is a museum. Here we go. This is the entrance to this part. Oh, look. Oh, that's good. The fish with the lighting is so realistic for an aquarium. It's just dead on. Here's a little desert one. And here's underwater. Gorgeous. Here's a deadlandy kind of forest. I mean desert. Interesting. I wonder if they let you go out on the house. Yes, you're a Vardvark too. I don't think so. Maybe, but I don't think so. I don't think you can go out to the house. Yeah, this would be where the house would be. So it's a cool little biome area. I think it's neat. It's neat. All right. I will avoid enchanteds for a while. The Glass Garden, Catchlight. Welcome to the Glass Garden. Here the Blackheart Witch keeps her stolen wardens, feeding on their life power for years to keep herself immortal. The wardens live here in ignorant bliss, unknowingly tending to the garden grown from the remnants of their predecessors. That's great. The Glass Garden is a prison of wonder and beauty. Alas, it is still a prison. Truth. Now this is something cool with EHT that I saw up. Just the sky being manipulated into fogs of those colors. Really beautiful work. Things can just, you know, sometimes over the top is a good thing. Sometimes it isn't. I don't know. I feel like this floor really flowed well with Proud Spire, even though it's fake. I think it looks good. All right, here we are. Catchlight. Oh wow, this is exorcised. It's amazing to make people what people can build in exorcised. Just enormous. interesting how the greenhouses, although they make the rooms smaller, they make it look bigger. It makes it look like there's more space to this than there actually is. I don't know why it does that. Maybe it's the height? I'm not sure. But that's a brilliant idea. Makes it feel much bigger than it is. Oh wow, this whole house is neat. The way everything is laid on top of each other very, very precisely, randomly. Here's the bathroom. The whole house has got a little bit of a wow factor going on. This may be our last house, guys. I'm having trouble with my head. So make sure you enter !potato for PCNA and PCEU only. I give away 100,000 gold a day. So make sure that you enter before I pull the contest. I don't know what that is. Maybe a mailbox for the... this is probably for an owl or something. Really neat home. Not sure we can go up anymore, but we'll check. Looks like we can. Painting here. This is probably the top. Very interesting. That could be it. I'm not sure, but you know, it sounds logical. Let's go for a small one if there is one. Pilgrim's Rest. We'll go to Queen Mia's Seasonal Fall. You never know. All right. Here we are. Queen Mia's Leowin Inn. Don't think it's seasonal fall, but it's something. Let's see what's going on in here. Oh, look, they've got the cigar. Wonder what they use. Even is sitting in some sand. That looks really good. They have booze underneath the table. These two are probably hooking up. It's a skooma room. Very well done. How did you get that black? Maybe just the lighting. That's interesting. Sure. We'll do that next time, though. So, all right, let me see who's streaming. Mew 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 mew. I think I'm just gonna call it. All right, let me run the contest. And the winner is All Thumbs! Yay! Trick or Time! Gonna send you your money back on NA. So have a wonderful time. And I will see you hopefully soon. Thank you for understanding my not wellness. So have a good one, guys.